Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 25th through the 31st. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising with this lovely deck here. And we're going to continue our little star-themed deck. Our little, with this deck here. We're going to pull an affirmation for you guys at the end with the Miracles Now affirmation deck. So without further ado, my darling Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we're going to see what's happening for you in the week ahead. We've got the new moon in Gemini we're going to be experiencing for a bit. We've got the Venus retrograde happening. We've got good stuff, good energies, good shifts, new beginnings. So let's see how the current energies are impacting our Pisces friends. Pisces, as I'm connecting with your energy, I'm getting the number 7, okay? When the number 7 comes up in my readings, it's Spirit saying, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Some of you maybe have some big decisions to make in the near future and you're feeling a little bit torn. Listen to what your gut is telling you, okay? It knows what you don't know, all right? All right, so look at this. First card here is 3 of Swords. Don't be upset with me, Pisces. Don't be mad with me. It's not the end of the world to have 3 of Swords coming up. I know 3 of Swords can be a scary card, but oftentimes 3 of Swords is a card that comes up when some truth is being revealed, when the universe is trying to help us see and to know where and who not to devote our loyalty to. A lot of the times I see 3 of Swords come up when Spirit is trying to show you that you've been loyal to a cause or to a situation that is not in your best or highest good. It can also sometimes indicate sacrifices, like having to give something up for something else. And so there could be a sense or a feeling of loss either way when we see the 3 of Swords. Now, the one good thing I can say about 3 of Swords in my experience over the years as a reader, I've seen it that it comes up very fast. It might be a very intense disappointment. We might have very big feelings, but it rides out fairly quickly. And I always give the example of like little preschoolers playing on the playground and they're running around and one will fall down and get hurt. They will scream like it's the end of the world. They'll cry, you know, but you give them a Band-Aid or an ice pack, you give them a quick hug, and before you know it, you know, they're running off like nothing happened. They're pretending they're a T-Rex or Superman or something again, and like nothing ever happened. So even though there might be some very intense release, it is temporary and it will pass fairly quickly. You're getting something out of your system. Another thing to keep in mind with the new moon in Gemini and the way that Mars is kind of squared here in the situation, you guys are sensitive to moon energy as it goes. So you might be feeling that Mars aspect really intensely where your emotions are heightened. So even if it's not because something is happening, you may have buried things coming up. Like you may have buried situations coming to the surface. Keep in mind, Pisces, that all you have to do to release is just ride out the waves. Let yourself feel the feelings. Let yourself be angry. Let yourself be sad. That doesn't mean that you're being negative. It just means that you're allowing these feelings to leave your system by acknowledging them, by honoring them, by giving yourself permission to feel what you feel. Okay? Your next card here is the Princess of Cups. And this kind of indicates for us what the situation is in terms of the whole heart situation, the heart chakra. Okay, Princess of Cups here is going to be the heart chakra opening up. This is going to be being more in touch with our feelings, right? Fall also, if you think about fall here, this is associated with the season of autumn. Autumn is when the dead leaves fall off the tree. So that 3 of Swords can be in connection to, you know, letting some cycle pass. This isn't the death card, mind you, But the fact that it's associated with autumn and we see all of these leaves in the card, and you guys know I read intuitively and I do like, you know, card scrying. So this is a feeling or a sense for me that you are letting go of someone or something. Pisces, some of you have been waiting for someone to change and you're no longer waiting for it. So if you had put yourself on hold for somebody, or you were waiting to see what they decided, or you were waiting to see what, you know, what they're going to do, whether it's a family situation, a romantic situation, a work situation, you've been waiting for someone to like step up and save the day in some way, you're not going to be waiting anymore. You're releasing that person. You're letting go of those expectations of that person, and you're saying, you know what? You know, I'm not going to allow this person to continue to disappoint me. I'm not going to allow this person to continue to waste my time. So you're releasing someone of some expectation. That's the feeling I'm getting with the Three of Swords, followed by this Princess of Cups, this feeling of autumn, these you know, leaves falling off the tree. You're making room for better stuff. Now, we've got the new moon in Gemini, and the new moon is a time of manifesting, of calling in. So sometimes what happens when we are at a very big shift, and we're going through a very big shift, when we're in the new moon energy, we're in the manifesting energy, we're making room at a very fast rate. So it can feel like a bit of a full moon, or it could feel like a bit of a release, because there's going to be some kind of immediate manifesting. There's going to be something coming in immediately, right? Like energetically, you're making room in a hurry. And so with the Three of Swords and the Princess of Cups, Pisces, you're making room. You're clearing out whatever has not been giving you fruit. It hasn't been producing. It hasn't been giving you nourishment. It hasn't been giving you what you need, and so you're releasing. You're not waiting anymore. Your next card here is the Seven of Cups. So now that you're releasing, and now that you're letting go of waiting for this person or situation to step up and save the day, Seven of Cups lets us know that you're beginning to see all the other possibilities, all the other potential solutions. Well, I could do this, and I could do that, and I could do this, and I could do that. But you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, like you don't know what to pick, you don't know what to choose. And so Seven of Cups is saying, take time to make a decision, but don't take too much time, because then those opportunities won't be there forever. So how do you do that? How do you take time but not too much time? How do you figure it out? How do you overcome the overwhelming emotion? So the things that the options that you have, when you see all these different options, all these different things you could do, but you're not sure what you want to do, write them down in a list, and one by one, daydream yourself living that life, having made that choice. Which ones feel the best to you? Which ones resonate with you? Where you're like, wow, you know, like that feels amazing. Like I could totally see myself doing that, or man, I'd really enjoy that, right? Like once you have that narrowed down, take your list of, you know, what made you the happiest, and start researching. What do I have to do to make this happen? How long is it going to take? How much time will it take? How much money will it cost me? What do I have to do? And once you have that research done, now you have a very clear idea of which options you can do now, like which options are short-term goals that you can make happen, and which options are going to be the longer-term goals that you're going to get to over time. Once you do this, you have the clarity. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer like, well, I'm stuck and I'm stagnant because I don't know what to pick, or I don't know what to choose. This is a way that you can break it down and get unstuck. Your next card, Pisces, is the Five of Wands. Okay? And this is going to have different meanings for different ones of you. Those of you that you are breaking free from this person or situation, 5 of Wands gives us a sense or a feeling that they're not necessarily going to let you go without a bit of a fight. Like they're going to try to convince you to see things their way. Or they're going to try to get you to not go with your plan and go with their plan instead. Right? And 5 of Wands wants you to know that if you do allow them to convince you, there's not going to be any kind of change. You're going to continue. 5 of Wands is just kind of like this ongoing back and forth. It kind of doesn't end. So if you feel like, oh, well, they're trying to hold on to me, so okay, I guess they're ready to make changes. No, 5 of Wands is they want to hold on to you, but they don't want to give up their position either. They don't want to make changes either. And so you need to keep this in mind before you go back to a situation or allow yourself to get pulled back into a situation. If you are a Pisces, that you're self-employed or that you're launching some kind of self-employment or you know, putting something out there in terms of business, 5 of Wands in business readings for me is actually a really good card. It's a really good message because it basically means you've thrown your hat into the ring and you're being seen as competition. Other people in your field, other people in whatever it is that you're doing, they're noticing you. And they're noticing customers or clients noticing you. And so even though 5 of Wands could be competition, right? In this case, this is a good thing because it means that you're in the running. People are seeing you as an option. People are taking you seriously. And other people in your field are seeing you as a competitor. And if you didn't have some level of success, then they wouldn't feel or see you as a competitor. So in that way, there's a sense here, or there's a feeling of coming up. You know, if you are doing something in terms of putting some service out there or some type of self-employment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check out your affirmation for the week. And as always, my dears, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign video might resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Your affirmation is, I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. Holy moly. Wow. I cannot think of a more perfect card for the messages that came up for you guys this week. I just got chills. I told you, number 7, intuition. You know, you need to listen to your gut here. And you're taking back your power. You're finding solutions. You're not waiting for someone to come in and be the rescuer. You're finding solutions for yourself. And I will say this, my dears. This is a very powerful shifting energy, right? When we come out of like this energy of waiting somebody else to step up and we come into solutions for ourselves, we actually make room and begin to attract more dependable people in our life. So if that's something you've been hoping for, that's going to be a positive side effect of all this stuff that's happening this week. So again, I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. This is going to be a great affirmation to say the first thing in the morning when you wake up, the last thing at night before you go to bed. And I've always found that saying affirmations out loud make them more powerful or help speak them into existence. All right, my dears. Again, if you would like a private reading, you can schedule with me on the Calendly link. If you want to check out your love readings for the week ahead, not the week ahead, the month for the month of May, or the channeled angel messages for the month of May, those are linked in the description as well. The channeled messages and the love readings for June will be up this weekend. If you hit subscribe and the notification bell, you will get a notice when those are posted. The winners, the winner for the free 30-minute reading from me And the winner for the deck that I'm giving away is going to be chosen and announced this week, towards the end of the week. So I'm picking one winner from Instagram and one winner from Facebook. And the way that you enter to win is simply click like on a post or comment on a post. I'm going to see who's jumping out at me. And one person will win a free reading. One person will win a card deck. And I'm going to do this every single month from now on. There'll be different prizes. But for sure, one of the prizes is going to be a free 30-minute reading with me every single month. So be on there if you would like. I'm also doing a fundraiser to try to help someone, a lovely, wonderful single mother of 2 boys, save her salon so that it doesn't have to go out of business because of not being allowed to work for the past few months. And so I'm going to be doing that fundraiser on Instagram May 27th from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to do live readings. I know a lot of you are like, why don't you do it on YouTube? Do it on YouTube. Because I'm doing the fundraiser and I'm going to have to track like the activity on the GoFundMe page, it's going to be easier for me to do it on Instagram. In the future, when I'm not doing a fundraiser, I hope in the next month or so, I can start coming onto YouTube and doing live readings here. Maybe once a month or maybe once every couple of weeks. I'll try to come on for an hour or so and do live readings on on YouTube, excuse me. All right, my dears. So again, I thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you are looking to find out more about how the planetary energies are affecting you by your zodiac sign and your planets and your placements, the lovely folks at Truly Divine are still offering you guys the 30% off with the Angel 30 discount code. So be sure to check that out if you're looking for more astrology stuff. But if you want a card reading, an intuitive reading, you can schedule with me on Calendly. Thanks so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Wishing you all a wonderful week, my dears. Take care.